Okay, so here we are. We're with Darren, and we're a few days before the start of the season. You're just about to head off to do the final pre-season training. Firstly, how's pre-season gone, Darren?
Yeah, I think it's gone well. I think we've performed against the better teams. I think a little bit disappointed with the Eastbourne Borough, but we had some trialists there. But apart from that, I think that we've come through it with minimal injuries. Obviously, been a bit frustrating with people having to go away with a back four. But apart from that, we've worked very hard on our shape this year, and I think we've put that into games, and I think that showed.
I mean, we lost 4 pretty influential players in the summer with Lloyd Harrington and Jack and Stephen Oku, and obviously Charlie. That must have been disappointing. How have you approached sort of trying to replace them?
Well, I think we've looked at it about last year, and I think that no matter what season you have to learn from the season you've had. I think last year, we probably had to score 3 or 4 goals to win a game of football. So I think this year we've gone off, and me, Codger and Ross, we've worked very hard into how we're going to set ourselves up and where we went wrong last year, and we've worked on that, and the boys have taken that on board, and they've really had to sort of work hard at it, which is promising, and we've taken that into games, and it's always nice to see that all the hard work comes off. And I think that the supporters who have come and watched us against your Chelseas and against your Worthing, and obviously Burgess Hill, a big strong side, and I read week in week out that we're lightweight, we're going to get bullied with this and that, and I don't think we're going to come up many teams as big and as strong as Burgess Hill this year, and I think that we held our own there.
So looking forward to the season, obviously we travel to Herne Bay on Saturday. Is there any particular teams that you think could be a real challenge for us around the top of the table?
Well, as a manager, I think I go into every game and I look upon every team. It's going to be a difficult game. I don't underestimate any team. Look at last year. You could have gone and said that we're going to definitely get 3 points at Godalming, and they're the sort of teams what hurt you. So and cost you league. So for me, I respect every team that we come up against. As I worry about ourselves. Obviously, like you say, we've got Herne Bay. They're a new team. They've lost a lot of their players, so we won't know much about them. And we set ourselves up, and we work hard tonight on what we think we're gonna get a bit of joy from, and then take that into the game, and we'll have a plan B. So for me, I don't underestimate any team, and I think that your Greenwich Boroughs are going to be up there this year, and Hastings, and hopefully ourselves.
And what about new faces in the squad? Can you give us a quick rundown who we've got in?
Well, we've got Frankie Chappell. We was looking for, obviously Stacey's a bit of a long-term injury. He's got to have a triple hernia. Well, he's got 1 hernia and 2 Gilmore groins. So obviously that's a little bit disappointing. So we've got Frankie Chappell. We brought him in. He was captain of Folkestone last year and ever present, and obviously was well thought of after there. And we've brought him in, and he scores goals from the back. So we've tried to add some goals there. We had a trialist who's come in, recommended for a friend of mine, and Reese. I think he's done tremendously well. And people say, "Oh, have you got him to replace Charlie, etc." No, we've got him in to do a job for us, which we believe we've worked on, and he's fitted where we wanted him to fit in. So for me, he's come in. We've got a young lad called Will Robinson. He was at Bognor last year. He's came in and he's done very well as well. Looks very neat and tidy on the ball. So we've got Bauer. He's come in from Eastbourne Borough. He's big, he's strong and holding midfielder, and it's good to have a bit of competition for places. So